Hi, everybody, and welcome to Houston Life on this Thursday, February 13th, also known as Valentine's Day Eve, Courtney.
And Friday Eve.
And Friday Eve, too.
Yeah, all the big holidays are on a Friday this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, not that Valentine's is a big holiday, but I mean, holidays. There's that list. What is it? 4th of July, I think, is a Friday.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all like weekends.
I haven't spent much time looking at the calendar. It is always nice when there's a holiday or a special event on a weekend. I remember when I was growing up, Friday night was always the big night, right? Like,
Friday
what are you
night
doing
videos.
on Friday night?
Yeah.
And now, usually on a Friday night, we're in bed by 8 o'clock.
You make it sound, you do not go to bed at 8 o'clock, FYI.
Courtney, do you know how many nights we will be sitting on the couch watching the news and we'll think, oh my gosh, it's so late, it's like 11 p.m. Can we just like go upstairs? And it's like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We usually turn off all the lights downstairs. We go upstairs, we get in bed, and sometimes we don't even turn on the TV. We fall asleep. I'm serious. Why don't you believe me?
I do believe you in those cases, but your social calendar is quite full. You go out a lot. We all do, right?
What do you mean go out? Like, I'm not out at the clubs.
Well, I mean, no, but
out
you're
of the club, out of the bars.
Like mingling.
Mingling. I mean, there are community events. There are things that I'm out doing. But when there's not an engagement, I like to be home early. And I feel like that's kind of the gift you give yourself. The older you get, an early bedtime is great.
An early bedtime is great. I got sucked into a YouTube series last night.
What was it?
Justin Bieber seasons. Oh, it was so good. And they're like 8 or 9 minute long episodes.
Wait, what do you mean? So this is a series that you can only watch on YouTube?
Yes.
Justin Bieber seasons? And what is it?
It's about basically his comeback. You know, he's going to be here in Houston in July. He's going on tour again. He got married to Haley Baldwin. I mean, it's this whole thing. And it's about him recording his latest album, what he goes through, the perfectionist. He goes back home to the apartment that he lived in Canada, and they have this video from their wedding, and I watched it all.
Justin Bieber lives in an apartment in Canada?
He did when he was growing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a single mom, and he lived there, I think he said 14 years or something like that, but he and his wife, Haley, went back there and, you know, looked at the apartment like 113, I'm making it up, you know, whatever, and went into this sort of like, you know, area that he lived, and he hadn't been back there in years, and just to go see what the old apartment looked like.
That's so interesting that there's stuff on YouTube. I need to spend more time on YouTube. You know, when I was home for the holidays a couple months ago, my nieces, they're always doing these really interesting, creative gift wrappings and all of these things that they learn on YouTube.
Oh, everything's on YouTube.
Actually, come to think of it, I learned how to tile my bathroom on YouTube once. I had never tiled a bathroom floor before.
It's all there.
I watched a million videos, and I'm an expert now, folks.
Yeah.
So just
call me. You know when you say, they say, it's all people on YouTube. You know what else we did on YouTube yesterday?
What?
So you know I'm not really good at numbers, right? I'm not a good math person. So when the boys have homework and math, I kind of panic a little bit. So we did our math.
I don't know, honey, just watch YouTube.
Yeah, I did. I found math applications and things on YouTube.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. No.
That's a really good tip.
And I will tell you, it was for AJ, it wasn't for Connor. So the younger kids, they're like cartoons. So it engages them. And maybe somebody's going to send me a bad email that I'm giving him screen time, this, that, and the other. But he had like this little rhyme to go with his multiplication tables, and he did all this thing by watching this video.
That's so cool.
He was singing it this morning. So yes, there's so much to do, and I always feel sort of inadequate when it comes to math homework, because math is so different today than how we learned it. They don't teach it the same way.
Yeah.
And I'm very confused.
Well, now we use it in a totally different way, too, because I remember in we don't use it at all.
We use our phones.
We use our phones, right? But I remember taking classes in school, learning how to write a check and all of that. I have a checkbook that is so old.
Yeah.
Because I write maybe 1 or 2 checks a year, right? Like I write a check to pay my taxes once a year.
I know.
And that's it.
I'm laughing because there was one time that I left, and I think I was driving AJ somewhere, and I told Connor, I said, listen, you need to go get a check to write. I don't know if it was for our neighbor. I don't remember what it was, but I was on the phone explaining to him how to write a check because I left and I forgot I needed to do this. And you know, it just wasn't translating at all. You know, where to put the date and then the name, then you have to write out the name. And he was just bamboozled. He had no idea what I was talking about.
Every once in a while, do you ever get stuck behind someone at the grocery store who's really taking their time writing out a check?
Yeah, it's probably my mom.
Or maybe it could be my mom. Our producer, Kat, is right off camera with her hands in her pockets, like shaking her head. Kat, do you know what a check is?
I had to write one for the first time a couple months ago.
She had to write one for the first time a couple months ago. How old are you, 24?
23.
23, writing one check for the first time in your life.
Yeah.
I had to Google it.
She had to Google how to write a check.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I know. But it's just so funny the way that life is now, right? But I you know, and
Yeah.
quite honestly, how often, other than maybe some school items that sometimes they don't want cash, they want you to write a check. Because there's, you know, if you're giving to like some of this PTA stuff, you have to write a check for.
I'm laughing
Olivia,
because
Connor, me trying to explain it to him.
upstairs, Brandon and I have this debate all the time. He never has cash. Don't mug us, people, because we don't carry cash.
I don't
Just
either.
letting you know.
I don't
No
either.
cash in the safe.
My purse is full of all kinds of stuff I don't need. There's no money in it.
Well, right now, I paid for parking. I think I had $20 in my wallet. I paid for parking a week ago, and they gave me change. They gave me 10 $1
Like
bills.
Oh, okay.
So my wallet right now is really fat because I have 10 $1 bills in it. So if you rob me, you're getting 10 $1 bills, people.
Making it rain.
But it's just, yeah, it's interesting how I can go months and months, probably with those same 10 $1 bills in my wallet, and I won't even need to spend them.
No, Orlando gets so frustrated with me because he says, you know, what if you're out and you need something? And I said, well, I mean, just use a card or something. I don't know.
You know, there's this whole debate that's happening in a lot of cities. I'm sure in Houston we're going to have this debate at some point. In New York City, they're trying to pass a ban on cashless businesses because some businesses are saying we don't want to deal in cash anymore.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Coffee shops and little small mom and pops.
Well, and how many times when I go shopping at the grocery store, I'm using my phone.
Right.
I just use the Apple Pay that's built in. I never even pull my wallet out of the pocket. So I scan my phone and I'm done. But some people are saying, though, that it unfairly disadvantages folks, elderly people or homeless population who maybe don't have access to credit cards or electronic devices.
Yeah.
But businesses are saying that they're less likely to be robbed. I mean, how many times do you guys see right here on the news
all the time
a local convenience store being robbed because someone wants the cash? Imagine if there's no cash to be had.
Right.
Then
I really wish a lot of these businesses, like in Chicago, LA, New York, they have those pull down, you know.
Oh, just like a metal.
I know it's not pretty, but it keeps people out. Those people
But what if the business is open though?
No, it's when they're not, well,
you know what I mean?
know, not saying that can't happen during business hours. It definitely can. But for those people that, you know, the bakeries, the coffee shops, these smaller places that are going in and getting $15 and they create thousands of dollars worth of damage.
Yeah.
You know, that they now have to go through insurance and, you know, whatever happens,
Broken
right?
glass and lost products,
all of that.
spoiled products.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. It's unnerving.
This took a very depressing
Oh,
turn.
it did. I know. I'm so
back to the cash.
sorry.
What are we talking about today?
I don't know, but one time I forgot my wallet, and I had to pick up food because the boys had practices and there was no time to make dinner and all this stuff. I said, oh, I'll just pick up food. Went to a little barbecue place, got my food, ordered the thing. I stood in line. You know, I'm in the drive-thru, so I'm in line. There's people behind me and in front of me, and I roll up and I go in my purse, and I thought, I don't have my purse. I had my gym bag.
Oh.
Which I didn't have my wallet. So the guy rolls up and I said, hi. Hi, okay, well, this is really awkward because
But
I forgot.
I'm TV's Courtney Zavala.
I didn't say my name. I didn't. I did not say my name. I was sweaty from working out, and I said, listen, I don't have my wallet. I'm happy to go home and get it if you can hold my food, but I know my credit card number by heart.
Oh, yeah.
And they rang it up for me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You just rattled it off by heart.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then my credit card number changed, and so that all went out the window. I still remember the old one. Can't remember the new one.
Do you want to tell us right now on the air? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like using my phone to pay for things because we have this thing about clutter in our house.
Yeah, except for plants.
Well, plant clutter. We have a lot of that. But you know, sometimes...
Tell them about the list, the Costco list that Brandon gave you the other day.
Oh, so last weekend when Brandon was away in Dallas with his mom on their little weekend trip, he had said, what was the first thing he said no to? No. Oh, he sent me a Costco list of things to get at Costco, and he said, no wine and no plants.
Boo! Whoa, Brando.
But then he came home and I had 3 new plants.
You were like, these came before I got your memo.
Sorry, I had trouble reading the list on my phone.
I thought you said more wine, more plants. Very confused.
You know when sometimes you will even use your credit card to pay for something? I think Home Depot does this. You slide your credit card and they already have your email magically stored in their system.
Right.
Maybe because you've used that credit card before and they've saved your email. I love that because receipts drive me crazy. Piles of paper, piles of clutter. There's this whole feng shui thing going on that if you are in a cluttered space, I actually looked it up right before the show. Let me read this. I think this is interesting.
Okay.
Clutter is low, stagnant, and confusing energy that constantly drains energy from you. So depending on the feng shui area of your home where clutter is located, it can also negatively influence or even completely block the flow of energy and events in many areas of your life.
I believe it.
So that could be your ability to concentrate and focus on a simple task like reading a book.
Yes.
Or there's a new study that even says adults are more likely to, I don't even know how to say this, like find extra curricular activities together perhaps in their some loving Valentine's Day bedroom activities, right? In a clean, clutter-free home. And what's interesting is men were more likely to feel this way than women.
Really?
Because the stereotype, one would think that women would maybe be, I don't know.
The hoarder?
No.
You mean like having more stuff?
No, less likely to enjoy clutter. Men have this stereotype that they're slobs, right?
Right.
A lot of
okay,
them.
I got you.
But interestingly, men responded to the survey saying they would be more likely to like be in the mood to be romantic without clutter.
There's no stuff. Interesting. I'm just thinking in my head right now, the amount of things that are in my purse that I don't need, that are unnecessary. I'm afraid to even dump it out.
What do you have in there?
I have no idea. I noticed it today because when I was leaving the house, I picked up my purse and I thought, wow, that's heavy.
Do you have it here in Studio B?
No, it's upstairs at my desk.
Should we get it and look through it in the next block?
Yeah, we can. That's fine.
Can someone go get Courtney's purse?
I have no idea what's in there. I really don't.
Oh, no.
I know.
What if it's like stuff that we shouldn't be showing on the air?
Well, it's none of that. I mean, I might have emergency things in there, but there's not like unmentionables.
I have a thing for bags, right? You know, that's a thing of mine. I like briefcases, backpacks, and all of those things. And it's interesting because I feel like any guy out there who carries a bag or who carries a briefcase, you got a lot of stuff to take to work, right?
Yes.
I mean, snacks and whatever, lunch, whatever, a water bottle, papers. That backpack right now, it has all kinds of, the same thing.
Yeah.
All kinds of weirdness in it.
I don't know why. I mean, I feel like I hold on to things that I don't need. Like, I'm sure there's something in that purse that I've said, oh, I want to make sure I have it, so put it in my purse. No idea what it is.
Do you use those wipes, those sanitizing wipes on your purse ever?
No.
When you get home, do you put your purse on the counter?
No.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Where do you put it, on the floor?
I put it on a chair, the same chair. I put it on the same chair every day.
The same chair. And it worked, so you wouldn't put it down on the ground anywhere?
No, I will put that around my neck if I'm in the bathroom.
Think of how many times, though, you see purses on the floor.
Listen, I have gagged. I told you about that big Louis Vuitton tote at the bathroom in the movie theater, and somebody had it on the ground. I almost threw up. Yes, because you know they came home and to put that right on their bed or something. It was on in the stall on the floor. A beautiful, expensive bag like that.
Oh.
No.
That is nasty.
If I had one of those bags, I wouldn't put it on the floor.
Well, hey, the good news is, producer Olivia, wow, she's out of breath.
We're not going to do the tote bag. This is the purse.
Yeah, the purse.
That tote bag.
We're going to let Olivia catch her breath. Thank you, Olivia, for doing that, and we'll get a quick commercial break before diving into this bag.
Feel how heavy it is.
Ugh. What's in here?
I don't know.
Together all the way.
Oh, I gotta say, it is very exciting looking through Courtney's purse. Do I see a JCPenney coupon in there?
You didn't look for it, did you? You didn't look in here, did you?
I can see the JCPenney thing.
I know. Well, here's the thing. Look at everybody's got one of these.
Ooh, yes,
you know what that is?
A CVS receipt.
CVS receipt.
Why do they do that? Remember what I was saying about how much I hate receipts? This is ridiculous.
So I have a purse inside of a purse. Who else does this craziness?
I mean, a lot of people do. It helps you organize, right?
I don't know. I have like the same lip colors. These are AirPods, but in case those don't work, I've got
Oh, and a bag hook.
Yeah,
a Houston Life bag hook?
Yeah.
We have those?
Not anymore, but so that's why I don't put that on there, on the floor.
Men should use those too.
I mean, well, that's...
What was that?
That's a female issue. If you
Hey, do you know what? Brandon carries tampons around in his briefcase.
Well, I've got two.
He does because he gets nosebleeds.
Oh, he puts it... Look at all this lip balm.
He's had his nose cauterized a couple times.
Look at this. What is all this? What is this?
I don't know.
I don't even know. They're business... Who gives out business cards?
I think if you
Clearly
did like
me.
a weekly... If you did a weekly purse clean out, you wouldn't have this issue. When it comes to business cards, I never carry mine around. Do you carry business cards around?
I don't have any. There's an actual wallet with no money in it, so there's that. My water bill that I need to pay. There's another purse inside of a purse. These are... Oh, look! I have money in here.
You do.
I didn't even know that. And this is probably... Look at... Oh! I have a Gap gift card.
You do?
Yeah, you know, somebody gave me this for Christmas, I think.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice. I don't think I've been to a Gap since the 80s. I didn't know they were still around.
Well, you could use it at Athleta, too.
Gap sells clothing, right?
I love that you pretend like you don't know what the Gap is. That's awesome.
Kidding.
I have mints, I have notes, I have more receipts.
This is very interesting.
I know. I mean, but what is all this stuff?
It's all recyclable.
Contact lens receipts? Your favorite contact lens receipts.
So I take my Invisalign out during the show. Katie Myers, our executive producer, brought me down my backpack. Fall Raven, this is the brand that like 13-year-old girls carry around.
I know. I haven't
don't
seen
judge
that
me.
since the 80s.
Yeah.
Look, I have an old Houston Life.
I have a lint roller.
Oh, that's where that is. I've been looking for that.
An NBC badge with my name on it. Yeah, do you need this lint roller? Oh, and also what's super sexy, I have this special foam that I put into my Invisalign trays when they start getting...
I didn't know where that was going.
When they start... Oh, a tote bag from the New Yorker. Yeah, all kinds of stuff
A tote bag
in here.
and a tote bag.
Yeah, oh, and some gloves, just in case.
For those cold days.
You know what?
Oh my
Fingerless
gosh.
gloves, you never know when you're gonna need these in Houston. This is very
Look at
handy.
I've got a lot of $4, $10 off. Look at this. What's today's date? The 13th?
The 13th.
It's good till the 19th. Going to CVS later.
Do you know what's weird? I have a bunch of old checks that I already cashed. You know, you cash them on your, but I don't know why I have.
Why do you have, who's
most of
paying
them
you?
are for like
do you have an
$1.
extra job?
I have a side business, apparently. Yeah,
You can join this conversation on
shred
Facebook
these.
if we haven't lost you already.
Sorry,
then
guys.
you could definitely hang out with us on Facebook.
I don't know how this, I hear this weird sound, click, click. Oh my gosh, that's the sound of people changing
But listen, don't go anywhere, because if you're dreaming of a spring vacation, we've got the answer.
Oh my gosh, Gabe Saglier from Travel Zoo. They have so many great deals. All week long, we've been telling you guys about them. Today's travel deal, we are heading, I'm so excited about this, to the beautiful beaches of Los Cabos, Mexico.
Hi, I'm Gabe Saglier with Travel Zoo, and today we head south of the border, Mexico, one of the easiest international trips we can take out of Houston. One of my favorite spots south of the border, Los Cabos on the Baja Peninsula, in part because during the summer months, when the east shores of Mexico are dealing with some of that stormy weather, the west coast seems pretty well off. Los Cabos in 2019 saw no less than 12 brand new properties open their doors, and one of the most anticipated was the NOBU Los Cabos Resort. Beautiful 4-star property right there on the shores of Baja, California. This is a joint project by celebrity chef Nobu Matsuhisa and actor Robert De Niro. So if you want to get south of the border, maybe rub elbows with the Hollywood elite, this might be the place for you. This is the first Nobu hotel in Mexico. There is a Nobu restaurant on site, so fantastic Japanese cuisine with a bit of a Mexican flair, if you will. 4 swimming pools here and a beautiful 13,000 square foot spa that's quickly becoming famous for its yoga classes and hydrotherapy treatments. Now, room-only rates at the NOBU Los Cabos, they're about $249. That's for travel April through December. It is the summer months. It'll give you some of the best rates and some of the better availability. But you can make your own vacation package out of this on the Travel Zoo website. Airfare out of Houston and 3 nights at the NOBU Los Cabos from about $719 to $979 for travel April through December. Keep in mind the dollar is still quite strong against the Mexican peso, about 20 pesos to the dollar, which means all that extra spending you do on things like gifts for folks back home and all those extra margaritas are still pretty affordable. All right, tomorrow we go further away. We'll head to Europe. We'll see you then. Back to you.
Gabe, thanks so much. Los Cabos, that spa, 13,000 square foot spa.
It looks so beautiful.
Amazing.
I still can't figure out if Gabe is actually standing on that beach.
He is.
He's actually there?
He's in a very fast plane to get all these places.
Gabe just covers all the bases. Thank you so much for that. All right, very exciting show today on Houston Life. Still to come, we'll have a preview of the Real Abilities Film and Arts Festival that celebrates people of all abilities. We will meet one of the featured artists, there she is right there, Mara Clausen, and see how she uses her art to connect with the world around her.
But first, Lauren Kelly is live at the GRB at the Convention Center with a preview of Dinosaur Adventure, which roars into town on Saturday. Hey, Lauren.
Oh, wow. That looks fun.
It's going to be fun for the whole family. And we're going to give you a preview of the roaring dinosaur adventure here in town Saturday and Sunday. Coming up next after the break. Don't move.
Right now.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just going to take this dinosaur and coming over to George R. Brown. I'm here with Christopher Plackett. He is the lead entertainment for the Dinosaur Adventure at the George R. Brown Convention Center happening this weekend. Christopher, who are you here with?
Hello. Well, thank you for coming. Yes, this is Dot, by the way. She's a baby T-Rex.
Okay.
She's just one of our newest members here at the Dinosaur Adventure.
Okay, does she like to be pet?
Oh, she does. Yeah.
Okay.
Dot, be good. Dot. There you go.
I'm always afraid. I know you're...
Dot. She's sexy. She's a little jumpy. She's one of our newest babies here there for you. Yes.
So, Christopher, tell us a little bit about everything that families can see this weekend.
Well, the important thing is the whole family can come. There's plenty to do here. You can ride your favorite dinosaur. There's Jurassic Jeeps. The kids can pan for gold. There's mining. There's meet and greet with all of our babies, of course. There's 3 different babies, Dot, Spot, and Interlock.
Oh,
and there's also a T-Rex, too, which we save for the bigger surprises.
Okay, so I saw that you guys are still setting up and you're going to be ready in time for Saturday. There's rides where children can actually sit on top of dinosaurs as if they were still riding them just like this.
Correct. Actually, it's one of the most popular events here. So if you get here, you might want to get here earlier so just so you can get in line for those. Because your kids can ride their favorite dinosaur over and over and over again.
Of course.
Yes.
And Dot's a little excited.
Kids are a little excited.
Let's tell everybody about the hours, because regardless of whether it rains or if it's beautiful outside, this is inside, and you'll be open from...
Saturday from 9 to 8 and Sunday from 9 to 7. And if you have any other questions, you can also go on our website, dinosauradventure.com.
Okay, awesome. So I know there's so much to do, and I see a friend over here. Would you introduce me to him?
Yes, give me 1 second here. I just got Dot.
Well,
it's okay, Dot. Hold on.
Dinosaur right now.
There you go.
But I think that we should walk on
a
little bit
Scrappy.
to this louder one. This is Scrappy.
Well, hi, Scrappy. Oh, yes. Hi, Scrappy. How are you? So this is, hi, Scrappy. Yes, how are you doing today? Are you doing, there you go, Scrappy.
Hi.
Wow. Lauren, would you like to give it a try?
I get to train a dinosaur?
Come on in. Yes, Lauren.
Okay.
So
What do I have to do?
Got to take your left hand, Lauren.
Okay.
Just say, hi, Scrappy. There you go. And all the way in.
Give myself
and
a
all
hug.
the way out.
Out.
There you go. Hi, yay! And now you're a dinosaur adventurer, Lauren. Yes.
Yay.
So you come on down, train Scrappy with us.
Dinosaur trainer.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Oh, T. Well, hello. Oh my gosh. We got T. Hi, T. How are you doing today?
Can I pet T?
Yes, you may. Oh,
okay.
T.
Oh,
What do you got inside here, T? Hold on.
T has something in his
T.
mouth.
Oh my gosh, it's a. Oh, he got you a T-shirt there for you.
T.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Yes.
Thank you so
Yes, T wanted to come
much.
say hello. This is T, the T-Rex, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. He likes to come say hello every now and then. Yes. So welcome aboard, T. When you brought Lauren a T-shirt here.
Thank you so
He just wanted to come say hello to you. Yes.
This is going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Saturday and Sunday. Let's give those hours one more time.
Yes, Saturday from 9 to 8 and Sunday from 9 to 7.
Okay.
Bring the whole family. Come on down. We're dying to meet you, MEAT.
They have the bounce houses like you guys saw, and then there's tons of rides for the kids and lots of stuff for them to play with, including baby dinosaurs.
And a little
big
dance off with the T-Rex.
Yeah. Guitar, give them a show.
Yes, we have the Dino Stage every hour, live entertainment there for you.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love it. Well,
and
I got a big wrap up.
yes, we do. And so make sure you come to a dinosaur adventure.
We'll be right back.
For less. Night.
If chronic sinus infections are affecting how you breathe and sleep, well, there is a permanent treatment that promises to help.
And is it affecting your spouse as well? A lot of people in this situation. Here with details on the balloon sinuplasty procedure, Dr. Michael Kaplan with Kaplan Sinus Relief, along with his patients, Adam and THERESA CLANTON. Welcome to the show. Husband and wife duo, by the way.
Husband and wife
we
duo.
should mention. And I don't know, do people credit you, Dr. Kaplan, with saving their marriages, fixing the snoring problems?
This is one of many, actually, yes, because breathing better also enhances sleep and in many instances can reduce snoring.
And we love having you on the show because this is something that so many Houstonians can identify with, especially this time of year. People are stuffed up, they're having respiratory issues, and they think, oh, well, it's just Houston, right? It's just normal. But it's not normal, right?
The Houston crud can be treated. And especially as we enter into the spring months when all that tree pollen's about to accumulate on the hoods of your cars, there is treatment. You don't need to live without congestion and pressure and headaches every day. There are other options.
And I feel like people go through the motions and all of a sudden it's like 20 years. Let's get to the power couple, the Clantons.
Yes.
And Adam and Theresa. So, Theresa, what was it like before Adam had the surgery?
I mean, I was finding myself sleeping on the couch and like shoving him in the middle of the night, and then he wouldn't wake up, and then it would get louder and louder, and every night. So then I would be on the couch, and I'd be angry and more volatile, I think, during our marriage because I wasn't getting the sleep that I needed, and he had no clue. He had no
clue. Because it's like, I'm not snoring, and you're like, no, you are snoring.
I was more angry, I think, because of the snoring.
And I was trying to sleep over there.
Right. You're like, what's wrong with you? Why do you keep poking me? So you went in for your consultation, and then what?
Well, yeah, the first time, actually, the prospect of talking to Dr. Kaplan was brought up. She was like, oh, yes, go, you know. Call right away, and went in there, talked to him. They put you right at ease, tell you about what's going to happen. That's the best part about it. He educates you on it and makes it a little less scary for these sorts of things. But once you realize that it's going to work and it's going to do the trick and it's going to make her happy, everybody's happy, because when mama's happy, everybody's happy.
Happy wife, happy life. Yes, girl.
Did you really not realize you were snoring so loudly?
Sometimes I catch myself. You know, everybody's different. But when I really would realize is when I would get a slug right in the arm.
Well, and he started waking up in the morning, and he would say, I don't feel good. I feel like I didn't sleep really good. And I was like, you slept all night. I slept downstairs. Or I would even sleep on the floor in our baby's nursery sometimes just to get out of it. So he had no clue. He just knew he felt tired. He didn't feel really well. And, you know, I was the one not getting sleep, and he was getting sleep. So
here's the thing. On this Valentine's Day weekend, couples can get back into the same room. The snoring can stop. This is all in office, too.
It's all in the office. Takes 15 or 20 minutes. I even have the option of putting you to sleep with a little IV. You don't feel anything. You don't remember anything. Within a week, you're breathing better. Within 2 or 3 weeks, you're consistently breathing better than you have in years.
And this is specifically the balloon sinuplasty procedure. Walk us through the steps, doctor, because 20 minutes, that sounds like a very short amount of time to have such life-changing results.
Sure. Imagine you have an hourglass. Kind of like, you know, the sinus is right here, and it drains a little channel into the nose. I can dilate that channel.
To make it bigger.
To make it bigger. There are little valves in the nose called turbinates, and air flows under these turbinates. And by reducing these in size, I can make this turbinate maybe half the size within a week or two with a 15 or 20-minute procedure. And if anything, you feel some pressure, and that's about it.
And then you're done.
Yeah.
And also, you get a cell phone number, don't you?
Yes, you do. All of my patients I operate on, I get my personal cell phone number. As you do, I think I'm still a contact.
Text all the time.
Breathing great over here, sleeping great.
What?
Were you taking allergy medicine and stuff before this, like 365 days a year?
Zyrtec D, all the usual.
it was like part of his morning routine.
Right.
Spray, the pills, and I mean, nothing was fixing it. He was just, you know, temporarily masking the issue.
Yep.
What about now? Are you still taking those medications?
You know, occasionally for seasonal allergies, but it's not like it was before. And like I mean, the amount of time that you were talking about with the procedure, like you're in on a Friday morning like I was back to work on a Monday morning.
Like it never even happened.
And there's some recovery, but it's nothing like, I mean, it's the weekend to get it basically done.
It's also so interesting, too, in a couple's scenario, right? Because it's interesting hearing you guys say that it was always you, Theresa, like really hitting him and letting him know that he was snoring.
Yeah.
How often, how common is this, doctor, for you to hear from patients that they didn't realize the reason behind why they were tired and why they were tossing and turning all night long?
It's actually more common than you think. I even had one or two spouses, a couple of spouses, call me because they were concerned that their significant other who had the procedure, they weren't making the sounds tonight. They weren't moving around tonight.
Is he alive?
There was a problem. I said, no, you're breathing. They're breathing what they're supposed to be breathing.
What is so great, and minimally invasive, it's done in the office, which is so great. And also, most insurance companies will cover this as well.
The vast majority of insurance companies cover it, even Medicare, and we try to make it a seamless, easy approach going through it from the procedure itself to the payment. We want to make it work for you. It's very easy.
Okay, 15 minutes. I've got 15 minutes for that. So how does it work? Someone would call your office and say, hey, I think I have a problem, set up a consultation?
I'll tell you what you're not going to have. You're not going to have a wait of a week or two. You call my office, you want to come to see me, I'll get you in within 24, 48 hours, easily.
Fantastic.
True story.
And you're living well now, right? Aren't you?
Absolutely. She only punches me once a week now.
Just for random occasions.
Right,
Remind me
exactly.
she's there. A little love tap.
Well, great to see you guys. By the way, to schedule an appointment to see Dr. Kaplan, all you need to do is call this number, 713-766-0204, or just go to the website, kaplansinusrelief.com.
And for Valentine's Day, you can all just sleep through the night. Right?
We're just going to lay in bed and just sleep. That's exactly
no
it.
snoring.
Silence. Thanks to you all. Thanks for coming by. Have a great weekend. Hey, after the break, a free citywide film, art, and music festival that celebrates the talents of people living with disabilities. We will meet one of the featured artists and share her story right after this.
Get it delivered.
It's best always be who you are and keep going forward. And just do pictures from my head.
Yeah?
Yeah, because art is part of me and art is my life. My pictures are like my children. That
Really?
yeah. I just can tell things how they feel. Because I'm a romantic girl. I love romance.
I know you do.
And like I give you a hug right now.
So nice. That was a clip from the documentary titled Living Art, highlighting the journey of our next guest, visual artist Mara Clausen. She's in town for a special event celebrating people of all abilities and showcases their talents in the arts, music, and film. Mara joins us now with Dee Dee Dochin, chair of the Real Abilities Houston Film and Arts Festival, and Michelle, Mara's mom. Welcome to all three of you.
Thank you.
And what an incredible festival. We'll get to this in just a moment, Dee Dee. But Mara, I want to start with you and your story. What do you like most about being an artist?
I just love colors and life. It depends how I drew.
And you said in the clip that we just saw that you're drawing things that you're seeing in your mind, right? What kinds of things? Landscapes, people, animals?
I drew people, animals, food, and sometimes landscapes.
You've brought some examples of your work to our studio today. You can see them displayed here on our coffee table. I didn't realize that you have so many different mediums you work with. Can you describe to me some of the mediums you use? I know pastels, that's one of them.
I used oil pastels and iPad art.
And you're not just painting on canvas or paper, you also have these pouches, right?
Yes.
Like zippered pouches. Is there anything you are limited to when it comes to painting materials?
I just
All kinds of materials.
Yes,
Fabric,
I use
canvas.
all kinds. Yes, and sometimes at home I drew. Sometimes they came on scarf. Sometimes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
And what point in your life, Mara, did you realize you had this gift?
I just don't be in vain my skills. I just enjoy what I can do.
From a very young age?
Yes. I did art when I was 3 until I did my charcoal pastels. I was age 11.
That is really, really incredible. And Dee Dee, Mara is just one of many artists who will be featured. Let's talk a little bit about the history of this festival. I know it includes arts, music, film is a large component. You're screening 15 films?
Right, 15 films.
This
Real
weekend?
Abilities Houston Film and Arts Festival. We are in the 8th annual this year. At its core, a film festival. We have expanded it in Houston to also include art, music, and speakers events. The mission is to utilize arts as a vehicle for celebrating the stories, lives, and talents of people with disabilities, all with a mission to change perceptions, erase stigma, and pave pathways to meaningful employment.
We're seeing some videos right now of folks who are involved in this festival. And, you know, here at Houston Life, we are huge fans of the arts, and we believe that you can tackle so many different issues through the arts. And what you just said, I think, is very important, that all kinds of people are able to express themselves through the arts.
That's right. That's right. You know, there's no limit when it comes to creative expression. And, you know, it has a way to find its way out no matter what barriers are in the way. And that was a quote from one of our house band members for Real Music, which is a week from tonight at White Oak Music Hall. We have several events going on with Real Abilities. Tonight does feature Mara as our visiting artist at REELART, along with other artists from Celebration Company at the JFS Alexander Institute for Inclusion, where their art will be on display and for sale. And then Sunday night, we do kick off 4 days and nights of 15 films, all free, at Edwards Greenway Theater, and even parking is free when you tell them you're there for the festival.
Very nice. It's a packed calendar,
It is.
a very busy itinerary. And Dee Dee, you mentioned that Mara, you are a visiting artist, visiting from Maryland with your mom, Michelle. What was it about Mara and her work and her story that made you realize, oh my gosh, we have so much talent, we have to feature her this year at the festival?
You know, great question. Mara came to us through someone here in Houston who works at Celebration Company. Her name is Samara. And she heard about Mara and introduced her to us, and we knew we had to have her.
Very, very incredible. And the documentary, Michelle, Mara's mom, congratulations on having such a gifted daughter. Talk about this process of how the documentary really came together, because this seems like an incredible opportunity to have a filmmaker help you tell the story of your daughter.
It really fell in our laps. We didn't seek it out. David Rockhind of Ground Media was doing a project for his personal satisfaction and went to a program in DC that's similar to Celebration Company called Art Enables, and he interviewed the artist and chose Mara to make a story about. And it was a time in her life where lots of exciting things were happening. So she welcomed it, and we went along for the ride, and it turned into this lovely documentation of who she is, and it really shares the joy and presence that she brings to people's lives.
Michelle, I know that a lot of the participants in this festival have faced great obstacles in life. Health issues, being born with any sort of condition that may be tough for you to experience as an individual or as a family. What's it been like for you, Michelle, as a mom, to step back and see Mara shining and able to just express herself through the arts?
It's what every parent dreams of, that their child finds their passion in life and that other people in the world can appreciate that passion as well and find that they gain a new perspective in their own lives from experiencing her or experiencing their art. And a lot of people meet Mara and say, you just made my day. So having that presence in the world, and in the documentary, there's someone who says, to be one's authentic self is a gift for everyone, and
Such
she
a gift.
is always her authentic self.
Well, I would agree with this, Mara, because we were chatting before the show in the makeup room, and you're one of those people, I'd like to just sit down and have lunch with you and talk for hours. For you, Mara, it must be so meaningful to experience what it's like to have people see your work, look at your work, be touched by your work. What do you hope regular people out there in the world seeing your work will take away from seeing it and connecting with you?
As long as they give them courage and hope, that's all that matters to me.
You want to give them courage and hope?
Yes.
That's really cool. Do you know how inspiring you are?
I just like to be who I am.
That's really, really cool. Well, please keep being exactly who you are, and come visit us here at Houston Life anytime.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you. By the way, we do want to put up the details. Again, this is a free event, folks, so get on out there. These details are on our website, HoustonLife.tv. We have a link where you can learn more about Real Abilities. Mara, Michelle, Dee Dee, thank you so much. Again, there's the address right there on your screen, and we'll be sure to post it online.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
time in
Thank you.
Houston. Mara, Michelle, Dee Dee, thank you so much
for having us.
We'll have you back anytime.
All right.
We'll
Thanks.
take a break. We'll be
If you drink a lot of coffee, tea, or even red wine, your teeth are probably not as white as they could be. Oh gosh, I feel like I have to do that. They may even be yellowing because of it. Lifestyle expert Casey Mezer is here with her solution to a whiter smile, and she's already got it working.
I've had my coffee today, and I keep this in my purse, and I did forget to do it, so it's a good reminder for us all, but I'll get to this one in just a little bit. So we need whiter teeth. We like our coffee. Moms, we know we live and run on coffee, so what do you do to combat, you know, the yellowing? And it's power swabs, and it's super easy, pain-free. That's why I love power swabs, is because it's quick, easy, you know, you can do it in 7 days.
Yeah, and you can do it at home. You don't need to book an appointment anywhere, which is great. And let's go back to the yellowing of teeth, because that not only is just not pretty, but it also can maybe make us look a little older.
Right, it really does. So we've got like before and after photos that we, you know, show somebody, and we said, well, who would you kind of rather want to hang out with? And you pick the person with the whiter teeth because they do look younger, and it kind of even brightens the face. So we said even after your first use, you can see up to 2 shades whiter even after just a single use. And this is the great thing, it's just 5 minutes. And then after the 7-day system, which, you know, it's very quick, just 1 week, you can see up to 6 shades whiter. So
that's
incredible. That's in a week, you know?
And you're looking at the shades basically on the screen, which, you know, maybe you're used to seeing that shade 1 or 2, but my gosh, what a transition when you get down to even the 4, the 5, the 6. It's really incredible, the transition. We've got to talk about this, though. What is this egg time lapse? What are we talking? What does this mean?
Let's see, where is this egg time lapse? Oh, okay, so you soak it in coffee. Okay. And then they do the stain out swab, and, you know, imagine this being your pearly white teeth, and look at the difference that it makes.
Unbelievable.
Is this unreal?
So that's what happens to our teeth. They soak that egg for 30 minutes in just black coffee, and then power swabs went to work.
Right. So again, if you're a coffee drinker, red wine, you know, staining's just going to happen over time because, you know, maybe you're having a couple cups of coffee a day, or your wine at night. It's just going to happen. So the 7-day system lasts up to 6 months on average, depending on how much coffee or wine if you are consuming. And then this is your stain out quick stick. For the maintenance, because I do drink coffee in the morning, so keep it in your purse or at your desk, and just, you know, this is your maintenance.
Yeah, and let's be honest, after every cup of coffee or a glass of wine or something like that, we're not running to go brush our teeth. That's just not the way we operate.
Yeah, no one has the time, you know. You have to do it now.
And over time, that's going to happen. Okay, here's the other thing. We talked about this is at home. Let's talk about, I've done teeth whitening before, and I have to tell you, my word,
I already know what you're gonna say.
Sensitivity.
That is the worst. I mean, you take a deep breath, and you're like, oh, my teeth are killing me right now. And then the messy trays. So this is a system, you know, they say minimal sensitivity. I have found I didn't have any problems when I use this, you know. And if you want me to explain just real quick how it works, so you do the stain out part. Sometimes they're a little tricky to pop them open, but so you pop it open. It's called power swab, hence the name. It is just a little swab. Get in there, 2 minutes. I set the timer on my phone. Just do 2 minutes in there.
And basically, you're going tooth by tooth.
This is the removing the stains, and like this. Then 2 minutes again on the whitening. This is adding the whitening in. And I mean, I was shocked. You know, we say you can do up to 2 shades whiter after the first use, and
it's
up to 6 shades after the 7th.
Yeah, I mean, the results really are incredible. The other thing is that we talked about, so what if we've had dental or cosmetic surgery on our teeth?
And that's the thing, these other products, they, you know, don't work on that work you just mentioned. If you've got a little tooth, maybe it's a little discolored, you can use some TLC and pay attention to the one tooth that really needs it, because these do work.
That is really incredible. And again, I love the fact that we don't have to make an appointment.
I know. Here's the reality right here. I've got a friend, she's a stay-at-home mom, which is the hardest job on the planet. Yeah. But she said just to go to the dentist for her normal cleaning, pay a babysitter, pay for parking. I mean, she's racking up a couple $100 just to do her normal cleaning. So this is something 5 minutes for 7 days. You do it in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, everybody can do it for sure. Okay, can we use it? We can use this every day?
Yes, so it's a 7-day system. And, you know, sometimes, all right, you get home and you forget, or it's a late night. Just pick up the next day. You're not gonna, you know, fumble with the process here, but just it's 7 days, you know, best to use it, you know, in a row. But yeah, 5 minutes every, you know, I just do it at night, right before I'm getting ready for bed.
Right, that's the perfect time to do it for sure. Okay. You know, I want to say, how does this work, or what's in it? But quite honestly, it works. We've seen the before and afters. You've seen the egg experiment. But what's interesting is one of the ingredients in here is coconut.
Right. So, and I feel like coconut is that miracle.
It's like what everybody's talking about.
This was developed by a dentist because he saw a need for it in the market. You know, people can't spend thousands to get their teeth whitened, so he wanted to make it affordable, started in his own dental office, and then he made it, nationwide, and we got our hands on it. So we are happy to bring it to, the consumer at home.
Absolutely. There's so many success stories, and nobody wants those yellow teeth anymore. And I know that we piqued so much interest. Let's talk about the special offer.
Okay, yes, so we've got a special for you guys. You can go online to powerswabs.com and you get 40% off. Nobody likes to pay for shipping. I add things to my cart so I don't have to pay for shipping.
Right.
We don't make you guys pay for shipping, so free shipping, 40% off. And then we do throw in the free stain out quick stick pen. And this is it's a nice, light, minty, fresh. Again, I didn't do it after my second cup of coffee this morning, so I was in here doing it with you.
Yeah, it's on the go. It's so great. And to learn more about this and get in on the special offer that Casey just mentioned, you can call 1-800-671-4682 or simply log on to powerswabs.com. Thanks for sharing your secret. We do love it, and great to see you. We'll be right back.
For sale.
Wow, did the full hour really just pass by that quickly?
Like that.
Listen, we never know what topics are going to come up here on Houston Life. Truly, nobody was expecting us to go through your bags.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't at all. But thanks for sticking around to watch all of that, and especially Kay. She says, I so love you guys.
Aww.
Call it Share What's in Your Bag /Purse Day.
Hey,
I love it.
Thanks. We love you too. Cindy says, Courtney, my purse looks like yours, and I have a purse in a purse too. It's for organization.
I guess. I don't know, but I don't need anything in there. And I also heard from Denise in an email, and she said same thing. She's got receipts and yards of receipts from CVS.
Good luck, Denise.
Clean out your purses, ladies.